Good morning, everyone. I know I'm 2 days behind. Some things got in the way of me making this video, including my wife and my son. So priorities, right? This is the Imex Sherman. Imex RC is a company I had never heard of before, and I found this tank by accident when I was cruising through Memphis, Tennessee. Stopped in a hobby shop to show my son all the trains, and I saw this and the Tiger One, also made by this company. I was really tempted to get it, so I went on the website first just to look and see, is it reputable? Do they have good quality? You know, all that kind of fun stuff. I did notice they had about 12 other scale 1 to 18 tanks like this one here, including one that I really hope Toro and Henglong get into, maybe even Tongde. Most likely will probably be Tongde, but they had a Russian T14 Armada, which I was really tempted to get from their website instead of getting this Sherman here. But then I noticed something. I don't know if it's just the pictures they took, but all the tanks seemed kind of short and stumpy. Put it that way. They were kind of chubby looking, like they had just been condensed in size rather than actually truly built to scale. So out of fear of that, I just got the Sherman, because we all know the Sherman is already a stumpy tank, so it's not as noticeable. Build quality, the entire tank is plastic. I am not entirely certain about these treads though. They bend like rubber, but they feel and look like plastic. So I am not sure what they're made out of. This tank comes fully assembled with all the accessories already placed on it. The only thing I had to put on it was these 2 anti-infantry weapons and the tank commander. Scale-wise, you cannot adjust the scaled speed of the tank, but that is okay because it seems like it's already reduced. The turret turns slowly. The tank doesn't go very fast. One thing that is kind of annoying, though, is because you can't really adjust it, when you turn this tank, it turns. I'll just put it that way. There are 2 power switches on this tank. One is underneath, which actually controls the motor for the tank. Let me see if I can find it. Where you at? There you are. All right. Turn it on the controller, and as soon as you turn it on, the tank turns on. All right. There's also only one sound profile, and you can't adjust the sound. You do have a sound button, but all it does is silence it. But it's not truly silenced, because once you move the tank, you could hear it again. All right, and yes, I know on the Sherman tank, the sprocket should be in the front of the tank, not the back, but nonetheless, it still functions just all right on this RC. Excuse me. Like I said, everything is plastic. I mentioned there's the first power switch down there. There's another one right up here in this hatch, which is, if I can get it open with my fat fingers, I can't get it open, but the switch there, I believe, is to control this airsoft cannon. It does shoot airsoft, as well as, according to the description, shoots the Orbeez, which it came with also. It does sound like it hits a bit harder, though, than, say, the Henglong tanks. I had this turret facing me, and I dry fired it, and I could feel the wind blast out of that thing. So I think it shoots harder. Let's test that out. I got a tree right there. Let me adjust that turret. That's as fast as that turret goes. So it's kind of built to speed there. Okay. So unlike with the Henglong tanks, you don't have to hit both. This left one is anti-infantry. And then the right one shoots the main cannon. It does sound like it has a bit more of a punch. And it does do the recoil on the tank. The barrel, as well as the tank itself, will shudder. Now, it does have a little red light here when you fire, but I do not think these are IR capable. It didn't come with a receiver on it in the package. Oh, that's new. I wasn't stuck before. Well, anyway, do a little turnaround of the tank here so you can see all sides of it. It doesn't have a smoker unit either. These were only $139, and there's only one version of each. So it's not too bad for the price. I mean, look at the level of detail on it. Might not have all the functionality, but it still seems pretty fun to play with, especially for my 2-year-old. He already tore off the anti-infantry weapons. I had to find them this morning before making this video. There is suspension in there. You kind of see the coils there, but I have not seen these road wheels move at all. Like, either they are really stiff, or they're just there for show. I don't know. But let's just drive it around a little bit. And this is as fast as the tank will move. So like I said, you don't really have to scale back the speed. It looks like that's all the speed it's got. All right, see, look at that little dip right there. You didn't really see any kind of change in the road wheels at all. Let's see, I got some wood pile over there. Let's see if I can climb that. If I can scale it like Spider-Man or something. Or Tank Man. Got a bunch of pine cones here interfering. You know, we'll go over there. Oh, I'm stuck already before I got there. Can we scale it? Oh, I don't think so. Oh, maybe we can. We'll finish this up with a hill climb. If I can make it to the hill. It does come with a charger, a lot like the Hanglong ones with the flashing light on it. I thought the battery matched what Tongday is using, and that was incorrect. Their connector is 4-pronged instead of 3. But it does come with all the stuff you need. Although one thing that was annoying, it did have a screwdriver in the package. But to get to that screwdriver, you had to unscrew the cap over it. So I had to use my own screwdriver anyway. It did have cool packaging. Instead of the styrofoam, it came in like a plastic, makes it kind of look like a little garage setup, where all the accessory parts were underneath. We're underneath the tank. What am I stuck on? Twigs. Oh. All right, hold on.